routine, which includes the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. There is a new one of these out with advanced technology, and I can't wait to finish this bottle so I can try it. And I use the Arnica Relief and Rescue Mask from First Aid Beauty as my night cream last night. So I slept in it, and I woke up and my skin is nice and clean and de-stressed. So today, I'm going to start with my skincare. I liked how my face felt with the Tarte maracuja oil yesterday, so I'm going to use that one again today. Just a couple little dropperfuls. Warm it up and press it into your skin. Has kind of a almost nutty scent. Give yourself a little facial massage as you put your skincare on. And then my Tatcha eye cream, Silk Peony, just a little bit. I bought this, I think right when the shutdown, well, when I went back to work in June, and now we're in August, and you can tell I really haven't used very much because I'm only using a little grain of rice amount. Yes, eye cream can be very expensive, but if you're using it correctly, it's going to last a very long time. When you overuse product, you go through it too quickly. So, warmed up between my ring fingers. Tap it in along the bones. I frequently hear customers complaining that when they use eye cream, their eye makeup doesn't stay on or it burns their eyes. And through asking them questions, what I find out is that they're taking a big scoop and smearing it all over your eyes. You don't actually want to put most eye creams on your eyelid. Even though you might be suffering from loose skin or dryness on your eyelid, the eyelid membrane is just so thin, whatever you put on can actually go through into your eyeball. That's going to make you feel itchy or irritated. And if you put too much on, then yes, it's going to make your eye makeup actually come off. So now eye makeup. Starting with my favorite Urban Decay. I just wipe it on, tap it in till you don't see it. They have a couple of different styles of this that have a little bit of tint to them. I like this one because it's clear so it doesn't interact with your eyeshadow. I'm going to use the Huda palette again. And I think today I'll do maybe pinky purples in this kind of area. This is one of my favorite palettes because it just has such a variety of colors that are very, very wearable by most skin tones, so you can really have fun with it, create unlimited different looks. And the formula itself is very buttery and soft, so it goes on beautifully. So I guess I'll start with Cosmic, the shimmery purple. And I'm putting it on the flat side of my big fluffy brush and tapping it in. More or less in the center of my eyelid. And then I'm going to take Hot Mess on my ponytail brush. Get a little bit on there. I use the sides of my brushes more than the tip unless I'm doing a sharp crease cut. And windshield wiper that into the crease. For the record, the crease is right here, where your eyelid bends. Same thing on the other eye. adding a little bit of the blue because apparently I didn't clean my brush that well yesterday. And I'm going to take this dense brush. I'm going to clean it off first. My color switch. This can be washed too, so relatively soon I'm going to do a full brush wash. And I'm going to take a little bit of this off balance pink side of my brush. I'm going to tap it in. On the inside. Now when you do a dark color on the inside and the outside with a light color in the middle, that's called window painting. I'm going to take the other side and go with this flesh tone over here. And just go under my brow. Nice soft look for today. I'm going to do my brows. I really need to get them professionally done, but I just don't want anyone that close to my face right now. So I'm brushing them straight up. To see where the gaps are. And this is the benefit, precisely my brow. It's a very skinny point. Don't roll it up too much. Just have a little bit poking out. If you roll it up too much, it's going to crack on you. So doing that line along the bottom to give it that kind of defined edge. And then just doing little individual brow hairs. And then brushing it back in place. A couple of little ones there. Because I know already that this one's a little bit squarer. Sisters, not twins. Mine don't match, and I'm okay with that. And today I'm being well behaved and putting my stuff back where it belongs so I can find it tomorrow. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer. The Tarte Creaseless Concealer. I'm using Light Honey, which is 22H. I probably could have gone a little bit lighter to get some brightness under my eyes, but I do like that this actually matches my skin exactly. Taking my sad little concealer brush, but it's nice and flat. Just a little bit. And tapping it and blending it. A little bit more where I'm a little bit darker. Under my brow. I think I'll put a drop over my little blemish bruise too. The zit is gone, but it's a little bit red still. Look at the difference in my eyes. Nice thing is it doesn't make creases when I smile, because I smile a lot, even though you can't see my face in the mask. So again, this is a very sticky, thick concealer. It's a different texture. The first couple of times I used it on customers, I hated it because I was trying to use it like a normal concealer, which was to fill my brush up and then blend it in. if you do that, it's going to dry and set before you actually get it spread out. And then it's going to look cakey and gross. This is another example of better products. You use less, so they're much more worth the money. That's good. And then I need my, realized how much Urban Decay I actually use. My Urban Decay Pressed Powder Foundation, Stay Naked The Fix in 40. You could use it just as a touch-up powder if you wanted, or with a fluffy brush to set a liquid foundation. I like it as a powder foundation with my trusty dense brush. Getting makeup on my turban. Just little circles. Don't need very much. And I just tap it over the concealer to set it. I don't really want a lot there. So now just some eyeliner. So I have the Tarte pencil here. It's not my favorite. It's the Tartist pencil, and it's two-ended. Liquid on one side, pencil on the other. I like the convenience of having the two-in-one. And I'm going to do my waterline. Just very gently, right along my lashes and the inner line. Very light, very short strokes. It's not my favorite because it's not super soft. I like a really soft eyeliner that then sets, but it does the job. Just short strokes, very gently. You don't want to jab your eyeball when you do your waterline. You don't want to be too hard on yourself. Just very gentle little strokes. And you really should be tickling your lashes, not your eyeball. I think I'll also tight line. So to tight line, you're doing your upper waterline, and you have to really tilt your head back and look down. I do it more by feel than by sight. Tight lining is a way to make your lashes look really full. And now I'm going to take the liquid. I'm going to go, oops, I blinked. So I made a little boo-boo. It's not a big deal. I don't feel like a big wing today. I feel like a softly defined eye. So just a little bit wider on the outside, very fine line on the inside. Same thing over here. The main thing is you don't really want to try to do it in one shot. When you try to just whoop, that's when you mess up and you can't do it equally. When you do those tight little controlled strokes, you have control over what you're doing. And by anchoring your pinky on your cheekbone, you are also gaining control over your hand so that your hand doesn't shake. And just right along the lashes on the inner corner. And mascara. I was very careful to put everything away yesterday so that I would have to search. I'm going with the Tarte sample again that came in that little set. Lights, camera lashes. I like that type of brush. It's a nice full brush. Starting at the outer corner, I'm wiggling as I roll my fingers like this, slowly. That really deposits quite a bit of mascara along the lash line, which gives you that full look. Not as much on the inner corner. And if you want to give yourself a little curl, just hold the mascara wand and count to 5, and that sets them in a nice little curl. Don't do this. That pushes air into your mascara and dries it out. You want to close it and reopen it if you need more. I know a lot of ladies and gentlemen that use multiple mascaras. I'm much more low-key than that. If I try to have 2 mascaras, one for the top, one for the bottom, I inevitably forget. Estee used to sell a mascara that had a special wand. It was a 2-ended, and it had a special wand for the bottom lashes, and I would always forget to use it. You just get into your little habits. And there we go. I'm ready for work. Have a good day.